An 8-year-old girl was assaulted and left for dead. Her small body was covered in bruises and wounds. 4 days later, the killer was arrested, but he showed no remorse. Instead, he wore a smile. When the grieving father learned the murderer would face only 15 years in prison, something inside him snapped. He was a top-tier surgeon. He had lived a happy life with his wife and daughter. Then tragedy struck without warning. His little girl was brutally taken from him. His wife was on the verge of a mental breakdown. Although the police captured the suspect, the father's anger did not fade. The law could punish evil, but it could not bring him peace. A dark idea began to form in his mind. He went to an abandoned shed behind his house. After cleaning it up, he put his plan into motion. He hired a hitman to intercept the prison transport van. The hitman injected the driver with a sedative. The father followed the transport vehicle the entire way. Soon, the driver began to lose consciousness. The father stepped forward, flashing his medical license and offering help. As the officers helped the driver out of the van, the father climbed behind the wheel and drove off. He headed to an abandoned factory. There, he drugged the killer and knocked him out. He stuffed the unconscious man into the trunk of his car. Then he drove back to the shed. He intended to make the murderer suffer every ounce of pain his daughter had endured. He hung the man from the ceiling and restrained him tightly. When the killer finally woke from the sedative, he had no idea where he was. He turned to the father and demanded to know who he was. The father stared at him in silence. The look in his eyes made the killer afraid. The realization slowly dawned on him. He claimed he was innocent. He insisted he had done nothing wrong. The father said nothing. He turned and picked up a heavy sledgehammer.